Local and regional representatives of the Committee of the Regions gathered in Brussels in the last week of November for its 98th Plenary Session. The President of the European Commission, José Manuel Barroso, was invited to this plenary to present the Commission's work programme and priorities for 2013, as well as a multi-annual financial framework 2014-2020.
We know in which difficult context the programme for 2013 has to be set up. The European economy is still fragile, growth is not what it should be, the latest figures on unemployment are troubling, and social cohesion is being challenged. We share the same ambition that the committee properly stressed: an ambitious working programme to allow sustainable growth, creation of jobs and an improved quality of life, and also restoring citizens' trust in the process of building Europe. Sustainable growth for Europe is what cities and regions need.
President of the Committee of the Regions, Mr. Valcarcel Siso, expressed his concerns regarding the Member States not being able to reach an agreement on the EU budget at the last European Council and on the possible budget cuts.
The committee has stressed to the Council that the regions and cities have to be provided with the means that allow us to stimulate the economy and to create more jobs.
The repercussions of a delayed structural funds programme were highlighted by COR First Vice President Mercedes Bresso. It would be bad for us not to have enough resources, but it would be as negative not to have access to them in time. We need to be able to invest and support the necessary innovation when the economy recovers from the crisis. Also on this first day of the plenary session, Rapporteur Alain Hutchinson saw his opinion on the posting of workers in the framework of the provision of services approved. Traditionally, the Committee of the Regions organizes a doctoral thesis competition on local and regional authorities in the European Union. This year it was Dr. Philip Studinger that received the award for his thesis entitled Development of Regional Offices in Brussels. Rapporteur Nilgun Kamvert opened the plenary on a second day by asking for a better implementation of EU environment law in the 7th Environment Action Programme. And Rapporteur Rogier van de Sande saw his opinion for bioeconomy for Europe adopted, making Europe's economy greener and more sustainable little by little.
De beschikbaarheid van fossiele brandstoffen.
The availability of fossil fuels is limited. The current engine of all economies is almost exhausted. We must therefore find other alternatives to meet our need for food, fuel and new products. My report puts cities and regions at the core regarding the necessary transition to a bioeconomy.
The next plenary session of the Committee of the Regions will be held on the 31st of January next year.